So are you recording?
Yes.
So there again, right, in your codes of conduct, right, you're supposed to tell us that you're recording.
Tells you on the front here, mate.
No, it doesn't tell me. I can't read. I'm dyslexic. I've told you that when you first come.
Right.
So do you want to explain why you haven't then?
I want you to explain.
There you go. Hey, miss.
Wait, can I ask you to stop filming?
Sorry, miss, what am...
Can I ask you to stop filming me, please?
I'm not videoing you. Miss, I've just come to give you a bit of common courtesy. Within the area, miss, independent journalists, we are going to be videoing in the area, miss.
Say again, I'm sorry, I could need the mask.
I know, the mask's for COVID.
Oh, I'm sure it is, I'm not saying it isn't, but could you...
If you don't open this, miss, we probably will...
I can't open that because of COVID.
Alright. Well, what I'm saying is, within the area today, I'm an independent journalist. We're going to be taking some footage of the area.
For what reason?
Because I'm an independent journalist.
Right. And what's your name?
I don't give my details.
Okay. You're just an independent journalist.
Yes, miss.
Okay.
And I just thought I'd give you the courtesy instead of you know, two strangers just walking about and you probably think on what's happening out there. So I thought I'd come in and let you know what's happening.
He needs to stop that right now.
I thought I'd let you, miss, to be fair,
Bear with me, I'll just...
to be fair, miss, we're in a public building. So we're going to be outside, miss. Oh, you need to stop doing that, she said, but you don't need to stop doing anything. Right, guys, I'm going to pick this back up. We are going to get some interaction here, you guys. Now, just by going by demeanour, attitude, whatever you want to call it, guys, I think this is going to be juicy, man, and I hope I'm wrong, you know, guys. I really do.
Alright, pause right there. This is the moment everything shifts. The auditor has announced himself, which legally he didn't even have to do. That's transparency. Now the real test begins. When officers respond to filming, it often reveals whether they understand public access law, or just react emotionally to a camera. Question for you. If someone politely tells you they're filming in public, is your first instinct curiosity or control?
Let them come to us.
Help you?
Not really, sir.
Any particular reason you're coming into the police station filming at all?
Well, I did try to explain to the lady on the desk.
Yeah.
Do you want to identify yourself, please?
Yeah,
First.
you can film out here,
First.
but you can't
You
come
know my
inside the
number?
police station.
Pardon?
And film.
My number's on display.
I'm dyslexic.
2941.
It's alright.
2941.
2678.
Thank you.
You can film
Look,
out here. It's
look,
not against the law.
you look as though you seem alright, you. Do you know what? I was just checking you out there to see if you had that Union Jack on. I mean, I think you've got a bit of a bad attitude, if I'm honest.
No, I don't think he has. Right, so you can film out here.
Camera
but you
doesn't
can't-
lie, you know, guys.
You can't go inside, mate.
Of course you can. It's
No,
a
you
public
can't.
building.
Not inside, it's not.
It's not public.
Not inside.
It is. That's a public foyer.
Public out here.
Public foyer
You can't
under
come in-
section
No.
33, right, of the Criminal Justice Act 1972. I am here to exercise my rights,
film it here.
and I'm telling you, officer, under section 33, 1972 of the Criminal Justice Act tells me I can go in there because it's public.
Alright, yeah, no worries, but you can't film.
So
inside
your
the building.
authority, what you think you've got, doesn't trump my right.
So is there any reason you want
It
to
doesn't.
provoke
With that,
a
I'm
reaction
talking.
then,
I don't want a reaction. Do you know what? If I'm honest, do you know the reaction I'd like?
What's that?
And this is from the artist, guys, look. This is from the artist.
What reaction?
The reaction I'd like is for you to come out. Obviously, you're going to come out on, not challenge, but you're going to come out and you're going to say, you're going to want to know what's going on, right?
No, you
And I understand
film
that.
out here, just not inside.
Would you like me to finish? He asked me a question and I said, I'm going to give you the truth.
Okay, yeah, go on.
Now we are getting into the heart of it. Authority versus rights. This is where many confrontations escalate. Legally speaking, public access areas of police stations in the UK are generally treated like other public buildings unless specific restrictions apply. The tension here isn't about safety, it's about who sets the tone. Notice how quickly this turns from "what are you doing?" to "you can't do that." That shift matters.
Hey, yeah, do you want to stay 2 metres back?
Pardon?
You want to stay 2 metres back from my colleague?
Why?
Why? Because I'm asking you to, Sergeant, do you want to identify yourself for me, please, as well?
I want you to identify yourself.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't got a policy that tells me I have to.
Haven't you?
So, what? No, you haven't, no. Yeah. So, I was talking to this guy anyway. So, anyway, Andrew, look, you think it's not funny, you know. Right? No, I just can see. But listen, so while we're here, right, is we're exercising our lawful rights.
Yeah.
And what you like or what you expect as a person or a police officer doesn't trump that, mate.
Yeah, it's
simple as that, right?
We're just curious why you've come here with your phones recording.
Can you stand back? So, what it is, there's COVID, right, mate? There's COVID-19. Please stay 2 meters back and have some respect, like your colleagues have, please. We're giving you. Listen, well, no. I go by the government website, mate, right?
But you just said you don't recognise that.
Don't recognise what?
That you recognise
Camera doesn't lie, you know.
Pardon?
Camera doesn't lie.
Neither does this one.
So are you recording?
Yeah.
So there again, right, in your codes of conduct, right, you're supposed to tell us that you're recording.
Tells you on the front there, mate.
No, it doesn't tell me. I can't read. I'm dyslexic. I've told you that when you first come.
Right.
So do you want to explain why you haven't then?
I want you to explain.
And this is critical. In the UK, you do not have to identify yourself just because an officer asks, unless you're lawfully detained under specific legislation. That's not being difficult. That's knowing your rights. Watch the body language here. The officer creates space, sets distance rules, raises tone. Is this about genuine safety? Or about regaining psychological control of the situation? Big difference.
At all.
Right.
But what I'll tell you what, I'll change my mind. And what you can have, right, is you can have this. I'm not breaking the law. So therefore I don't even have to engage with you. Do I? Especially when you're going to come and start lying. So I'm going to talk to him now again. I'm going to finish my conversation. So please, will you stay 2 meters back away from our colleague, please?
There is no conversation. You quite.
No, what it is, right? So do you know? No, do you know what? I swear down, it isn't.
Police station.
It isn't. It isn't that, you know.
All we're saying, you're more than welcome to stand out here and film to your heart's content. But just don't enter the police station. Okay?
No, but we can. But we can. I've just told you under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972. We can. And you can't do nothing about that. So, alright then, let me ask you the question then. If I go in there, right, if I go in there and I go in there, what you going to do about it? I'm coming in with you guys.
No, film me.
If you come in there,
yeah,
that's private property, and
it's not private
withdrawing
property.
Your right to be in this property.
You have to be the public owner. Are you the landowner? I don't think you are you?
Chief Constable.
On behalf. No, mate, it doesn't work like that.
Yes.
You've come across people who know the law.
Pardon?
So I'm going to walk in there and you can arrest me and do what you want, and then I'll take you to court for it, you know.
Take us to court for what?
And then I'll take yours, right?
Boom. This is the legal pressure point. Trespass in most circumstances is a civil matter, meaning it's handled through courts, not handcuffs. For it to become criminal, aggravating factors usually need to exist. The officer threatens arrest, but the legal footing looks shaky. And when law enforcement starts bluffing statutes, that's when credibility begins to crumble. Ask yourself, would this hold up in court?
Cleveland Police, I'll be taking Cleveland Police to court, cause case number 2 that would be, right, and then I'll take you to court personally,
Brilliant.
Right, for public redress. How'd you like that? How'd you like them apples?
What's your name?
My name's none of your business.
Well, it is.
Well, it's not.
Well, it is.
Well, it's not. Why is it then? Tell me why. What do you want my details for?
Well, why do you want to film me?
Because
wanna film me?
I didn't want to film you. You come out, you approached me.
You film me in a police station, so you're a security threat.
A security threat? Are we going down Section 43? Be careful, you know, because I will have you. I will have you.
Brilliant.
I swear to God, I'll have you, man. I'll have you. Lawful redress personally, and I'll have Cleveland Police who you're representing as well. Please, I'm telling you. So just be careful what eggshells you're cracking.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you finished, guys?
Not really. I'm coming in there.
You're not.
I am.
You're not.
I am.
You're not.
I bet you I do.
Will you come in here and I'll arrest you
For what?
for trespass?
For trespass.
Yeah.
Trespass, right?
I've told you you're not.
Trespass
I've told you you're not allowed
is civil for one. So
Yeah.
how can you?
Yeah.
How can you arrest me for trespass? It's civil.
Well, if you don't.
Boom, boom, boom. He knows that one as well. Unlucky.
What's your give me details then?
Details.
Yeah.
What details? Well, all right then. I'll tell you what then. What do you want my details for?
I don't understand.
What do you want my details
I want
for?
to make sure you're not wanted.
Huh?
So you're here
Do you think I'd be stood outside the police station if I was wanted?
Well, possibly. Yeah.
Well, you haven't committed a crime, so you're not getting them. How'd you like them apples?
Well, how do I know you've not committed a crime?
Do you suspect I have? Careful, you know. Be careful.
You guys have got absolutely nothing better
You might
to
need
do.
to be careful.
I'm always careful, me, mate.
Good.
I'm always careful. I set out with the intention of not to break the law and stay within the boundaries of the law. I'm always careful, sir.
Seems like a bit of a waste of time to me, like.
Does it? Do you know what would have been a waste of time? You didn't come out and fucking try and brutalise us, man, with your lies.
Swearing.
Swearing. There's no public guys, there's no public. There's no public, guys.
Public area,
No
my
public.
mate.
Go for it. Lock me up
So
then.
you've just told us it's a public area.
Lock me
here.
up. There's no public though.
Yeah, but
There's
it's a
no
public
public
area.
though, is there? Doesn't matter.
No, it's a public
Doesn't
area.
matter. He's lying, mate.
I'm not lying at all, mate.
He's
It's a public
lying.
area.
You've
area,
just said
that's
you
public
wanted to come
order.
in there because it's public.
Yeah,
and
but
then now you're telling us it's not a public area.
I didn't say it's not public area. I said there's no members of public.
Doesn't-
Not only is there not, there's no one, there's no complaining. Anyone complaining?
There doesn't have
Is there anyone complaining?
Me.
Are you?
I'm a member of the public.
You can't be offended, mate. You're in that uniform, you're in fancy dress.
I'm a member of the
Unlucky, unlucky again, unlucky.
Member of the
You
public.
cannot, he cannot, and he cannot be offended.
I didn't
Get on
say
that one.
offended. I said I
Get
felt
on, get
a
on that
member of
one.
the public.
No, you're not. Not when you're in that fancy dress. You're
course I
not.
am.
No, you're not, man. You're a clown. When you're in that, you're a clown. That's what you are.
All right.
That's what you are, clown.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you like them? Apples?
That's fine.
Or,
mate. I've
or should
got
we
that.
change? Should we change it up a bit? Some pears now.
If you want to.
Do you want
yeah.
some pears?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's separate emotion from law here. Insulting language, rude, immature, escalatory, but criminal, not automatically. Public order offences require harassment, alarm, or distress, typically to a member of the public. And right now, it's just officers present. There's a huge difference between disrespect and illegality. The danger is when officers enforce personal dignity instead of statutory law.
No, you can't. There has to be a complainant for one, and there is no members of the public, so how can you? So you're telling me this is a public area?
Yeah.
Right, so why can't I go in there? So why can't I go in there? How then, officer? Why can't I go in there?
Here is a public area.
Is that a public area in there?
That's a police station, mate.
Is it a public area?
Really, you've turned
Is
up
that foyer there
to
public?
record us
Like
to
round?
provoke a reaction from police officers.
Not really.
That's what you've
Not
got.
really.
All this
I
area
was going to
belongs-
tell you, but you
all
said
this area belongs to Cleveland Police, so I'm asking you to leave now.
unlucky, man.
I'm asking you to leave.
I'm saying no.
Well, it's open to public on certain exceptions. and
Right.
Obviously, we've withdrawn.
Section
your-
33, Section 33, I'll repeat it again for you. I will take you to court, you know. I will take you to court, and I promise you that. I promise you, I'm looking you in the eye, I will take you to court.
For what?
Right?
For what?
Carry on, do what you've got to do, and then we'll decide from there, won't we?
Right. So you don't know, do you?
But I don't need to go, don't I? Don't I? It depends what powers you want to misuse, doesn't it? Today, it depends what powers
Well,
you
I've
want to
told you
misuse
to-
today.
to-
I'm telling you, you
Yeah,
misuse any of your powers, and I will take Cleveland Police for the second time, right, to court, right, and then I'll come after you personally, or whichever one of you, all three of you anyway, for lawful
you're
redress,
making threats to
for
us?
lawful. No,
Are you making threats to
no, I will take us to court if you, any one of yous, right, and if you do it, and he allows you, or I'll take all three of yous. All three of yous, not a threat. That's a promise, man. Promise.
Are you finished now?
I'm just getting started, if I'm honest.
Right. Well, I've asked you to leave.
See, if you'd have come and approached us properly,
I've
right?
asked you to leave. Are you
If you'd have
refusing to
come,
leave?
and approached us properly, right, offset, you wouldn't have even got this response, you know. Because do you know why we come here? I'll tell you why we come to places like this, right? We come here, right, to see how yous interact with members of the public, and if I'm honest, especially you, you haven't done very good. Sorry, I can't hear you both of you, one at a time,
They're
please.
people as well. So
Yeah, I know, and I get that, guys, and I also appreciate that you've got
and we can see
a dangerous job to do, and I get that. Go on, sorry. Go on, sorry, I wasn't giving you the courtesy there.
as well. And the fact of the matter is, you've turned up at
But
a
listen,
suburban police
but
station,
listen,
pulled out
2941.
your cameras and started recording the station, going inside the station, trying to provoke a reaction.
No, do you know what I went in the station
now
for?
that
Go and
you've
ask
got
her.
one,
Go
now
and
that
ask
you've
her,
got
and it's on camera. It doesn't lie, right? I went in and said to her, right, I'm coming in to give you the common courtesy. These were my words, man. Right? No attitude. I'm coming in to give you the common courtesy, right? And telling you that we're independent journalists. Well, I am an independent journalist, right? And I'm going to be in the area getting some footage. That was it. That was it.
Right.
That was it.
You didn't need to go inside and tell her that. If you just
Well, do you know why you did? Because I thought if we're walking about in a police station, right, with our cameras, right, it might look a bit suspicious. So if I go in and try and alleviate that, at least they know what we're here for. And then you two come out. He was sound off first, but now he thinks he's on the stage, right? And you though, you mate, your body language and your face and that, man.
Curious as to why you turned.
Yeah, I know, but there's ways to communicate, man. And then, like, when I'm seeing you like that 2941, right, with that expression, right,
Anyway,
then it
fella,
gets my back up, man.
Whoever you are, because I know you're not going to ID yourself, I'm going back inside.
Okay.
Take care of yourselves. You're allowed a video in a public place. You're more than welcome.
That's public in there.
I feel like, you know...
No, but that's public in there, you know.
better things to do.
Listen then, alright then, can I ask you one question then before you go? And I'll get out you there, right? Why are you saying that we can't come in here when it's public? It is public.
It's a police station, mate. Why do
Yeah,
you
but
want
it's
to come in?
public, there's no
Why-
man.
why
If
do
there
you
was
want to
members of
come
the public in here, I
Give me a
wouldn't.
reason why you want to come in.
Because we want to see the
Because you want to
upkeep.
provoke your action. He's got a smile on his face.
No,
obviously.
listen, we want to see the upkeep of the building, mate.
You want to see the upkeep of the building.
But if there was any members of the public, I'm being serious with you, if there was any members of the public, right, I wouldn't have come in with a video
Why are you
camera.
interested on the upkeep of the building?
Because I pay taxes.
Right, okay.
And not only that, right, you'd
But
be
what-
surprised.
what-
If you go
what
on, if you
inside
go
the
online,
building,
I'm telling you, if you go online, right, you'll be surprised how much people are interested in this kind of stuff too.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
2941. Yeah, well, will you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Do not brutalise any members of the public like that sergeant. He's got it right all over him, man.
No.
Because do you know what? We don't need police. Hey, yeah, we don't need police officers, but not idiots. So there you go, guys. That's how. You know that sergeant there, man. He was right on you there, wasn't he? Yeah. So let's see if we can see any cars and all that. Do you know what I mean, sergeant? Man. Guys, should I go in there and just let them lock me up and then take them? Do you know what I mean? He couldn't answer me, could he, when I said trespass is civil, man? Do you know what I mean? Trespass is civil, and it isn't trespass anyway. The numpty. But guys, listen, I will come back to you if and when. I can't see any yellow phone of disconnection around here, but what Cleveland Police seem to do, right, guys, is this. They seem to have one of these, look. They don't have the yellow phone of disconnection in Cleveland. Now, the police stations are being done in Cleveland. Now, guys, I do believe this is the first time this has been done. And that sergeant there, look, this lad isn't even an auditor, man. You know, he just wanted to come out and see what it was all about. And he wasn't even going to speak. But there was that much in his face and that much in his personal space, he had to tell him to stay back, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was a sergeant, guys, man. I knew his face, mate, that sergeant. I'm telling you what an ugly fucking man he was. Did you hear that little baldy? He can be a fan. I'm a member of the public. No, you're a clown, mate. You've got that uniform on. That means you're a clown. Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. So, guys, I'm going to stay about, you know. That sergeant's gone back to see what charges. He's gone in there to see what he can lock us up for, guys. I do believe that, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on pause and I will come back to use if and when needed, guys.
And that's the takeaway. No arrests. No charges. Just tension fueled by misunderstanding and ego. Whether you side with the auditor's tone or not, the legal core of this encounter is what matters. Cameras didn't create the conflict. Confusion did. Final question for you. Should officers receive more public access training to prevent situations like this? Or was this simply pride colliding with persistence?